So find a comfortable seat. Use blanket, pillow, as always. Making your spine nice and long, lifting your shoulders, rolling them back and down, giving you 2 times. So you're really giving you a bit of a hello, good morning, shoulders, neck. One more time, putting them in, up and down, hands on your knees or in front of your belly. Closing your eyes, bringing attention, bringing awareness towards yourself. Taking a huge, big inhaling, connecting with your breath, the awareness of your breath, letting this air coming out through your nostrils to feel this soft touch of this air on your lip. Maybe you need to take 1 or 2 more deep breaths to settling in, to bring yourself into your place of practicing, into this moment of letting life out the door, all what's worrying, all what's concerning, all what you are busy with, giving it a bit of a break, giving yourself time for your own practice, time for connecting with yourself, time for nourishing yourself. And today I found this quote of the unknown author, and I found it very confronting for a moment and very inspiring. For me personally, being thankful, gratitude, it is always with this kind of little friction connected, as when I'm grateful and thankful for this moment, as if I'm giving up hope, as if I'm giving up this longing for improvement, for something better will happen, specifically in times of challenges, specifically in times of we are facing right now. Maybe you are as well in the place of disorientation, in the place of this uncertainty, unfolding, life getting back as if life stopped before. I found this time more disturbing than the lockdown, than the emergency state. It was very clear, it was very well structured. And now in moving forward, in moving out, people deciding it's already gone, the virus solved. I personally don't think so, but I don't want to have discussions and put this whole into your mind right now. Would like to focus on this practice, many years of being grateful, being thankful of what there is, of what you have, of what life gives us. So I just would like to read this quote. Be thankful that you don't already have everything you desire. If you did, what would there be to look forward to? Be thankful when you don't know something, for it gives you the opportunity to learn. Be thankful for the difficult times. During those times you grow. Be thankful for your limitations, because they give you opportunities for improvement. Be thankful for each new challenge, because it will build your strength and character. Be thankful for your mistakes. They will teach you vulnerable lessons. Be thankful when you are tired and weary, because it means you've made a difference. It is easy to be thankful for the good things. At life of each rich fulfillment comes to those who are also thankful for the setbacks. Gratitude can turn a negative into positive. Find a way to be thankful for your troubles, and they can become your blessings. So this practice of gratefulness, this practice of thankfulness gives us a guideline into this appreciation of being welcoming, of being open to receive, of being open to give. This universal law of giving and receiving, of giving and receiving all the blessings we have in our lives, of being grateful of this moment of receiving breath. You are grateful of being alive. So bringing this grateful sensations, this practice of gratefulness in your practice for today, only for this practice of yoga, giving it a chance to nourish yourself, to bring lightness and light into these difficult times. Maybe despair is happening. Whatever that is, be grateful and letting yourself start to be grateful for your breath while you start focusing on your breath and giving yourself a deep inhaling for a count of 2, 3, 4, 5, holding your breath. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding your breath out. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5. And we want to expand. Exhaling. So exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding. Exhaling 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5. Pausing. Exhaling 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your last round is 8. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing your pranayama, entering your natural breath for a moment, feeling the benefits of pranayama, of focusing, putting an intention into your practice, And keep on focusing on your breath when we start to move, bringing your arms, reaching forward and finding your child pose. Maybe your knees staying separate a tiny bit to give your belly space to relax. Arms reaching forward, finding your thumb and your index finger, creating a nice little triangle in front of your top of your head, releasing shoulders, softening in your hands, bringing this energy inward. Walking your hands forward a tiny bit more and pressing your fingertips into the floor, lifting your palms of your hands, pushing your seat back, warming the side of your body. And start with deepening your breath, walking your hands towards your right side, left hand on top of your right, gazing under your right armpit, finding this nice stretch on your left side. Waking up yourselves, being thankful and grateful for your body, with all its limitations, walking your arms towards your left side, right hand on top of your left, gaze under your armpit. Inhaling, walking back into your neutral, bringing your hands in front of you, gazing forward, planting your hands, bringing your elbows onto the floor and sliding through. So you're letting your legs sliding back, come into your sphinx pose, elbows under your shoulders, big toes touching, inner thighs rolling towards the ceiling, rolling back your shoulders, pressing your 10 toes into the floor. And maybe you want to turning up a tiny bit. So your 10 toes pressing into the floor, lifting your hips, gaze towards your toes, lifting your hips, pressing your elbows, toning up your body, your muscles, releasing down, pulling your hands towards your heart, lifting your elbows, brains rolling back this, gazing over your left shoulder, seeing your toes, inhaling back neutral, gazing over your right shoulder. Exhaling, bringing your elbows down, and one more time, pulling your hands towards your heart, pressing your 10 toes, toning up your muscles. Depth in your breath, steadiness in your mind. Exhaling, releasing, pulling your hands towards your heart, lifting your elbows. Exhaling, elbows onto the floor, curling your toes under, pushing yourself back, walking your hands back, and rolling up your spine, vertebra for vertebra. Stay with your toes curled under, rolling back your shoulders, waking up your soles of your feet, bringing your hands in front of your belly, closing your eyes, being thankful for the capacity of having sensations, cross sensations, light sensations. Breathe in, inhaling, releasing your toes, arms on your side, sweep your arms over your head, gaze in line with your fingers, exhaling, pushing your seat, belly meets your thighs, long spine. Stay for a moment, planting your hands, gazing between your arms, curling your toes downward facing dog, paddling your feet, giving yourself a nice waking up in your hamstrings,
And take it gentle, take it soft. Heel comes down, opposite heel lifting, and vice versa. So always keep one knee bent. Praise, bending your knees, flowing back, balasana, in your child pose, letting your palms of your hands opening up towards the ceiling, forehead resting. Receiving and giving is one stream. You can't give when you are unable to receive. You can't receive when you are unable to give. It is a bit of a mind thingy to think I'm more a giving, I'm more a receiving. You are constantly both. Receiving your life is giving your blessings. Planting your elbows back onto the floor, coming onto your elbows, gazing between your hands, pulling your hands towards your heart, broadening your chest, curling your toes under, lifting your seat in your forearm down dog. So paddling, opening the shoulders, letting your neck growing long. Please stay bent in your knees when you need so. When this is already good enough, stay, or maybe you want to lifting your right leg towards the ceiling. Breathe and gazing forward, seeing your fingers, exhaling, gaze towards your belly button. Inhaling, gazing forward, seeing your fingers, exhaling towards your belly button. One more time. Inhaling, gazing forward. Exhaling, bringing your foot back onto the floor, bending your knees, flowing back into your child pose. Forehead meeting the floor, palms of your hands coming up. Thankful for being on this lifetime, having this opportunity to have such an exquisite experience. Planting your hands back, shoulders over your elbows, spreading your fingers, curling your toes, lifting your seat, paddling for a moment, and maybe you stay with both feet down and start working, or you're lifting your left leg towards the ceiling with your inhaling, gazing, seeing your fingers, exhaling, belly button. Inhaling, liberating your neck, separating from shoulders, this weight constantly. Inhaling, gazing forward, exhaling, planting your foot back onto the floor, knees coming down, bringing your hands under your shoulders, gazing between your arms, curling your toes, lifting your seat, down dog. Maybe you can find a difference in the length in your arms. Shoulders rolling back and down. Bending your knees. Come one more time back into your child pose. Seat meeting, palms of your hands, gazing towards the ceiling. Bringing your elbows, your hands onto the floor, gazing between your arms, sliding between, coming down one more time onto your belly, pulling your hands towards your heart, lifting your heart. Breathe, coming down onto your elbows, pulling your hands towards your heart, 10 toes flat onto the floor, toning up your muscles, shaping your body. Breathe, growing strong. Inhaling, coming back down with your belly, with your sacrum, pressing your fingertips into the floor and lifting your elbows, rolling back your shoulders. Elbows coming back and down, curling your toes under, lifting your seat, walking your hands back and rolling up your spine, vertebra for vertebra, sitting on your toes, squeezing, squashing these toes, waking up from the top of your head to your fingertips into your toes, inhaling, releasing, coming up onto your knees, gaze in line with your fingers, exhaling, reaching forward, belly meets your thighs, planting your hands in your downward facing dog, curling your toes, stepping your feet together, inhaling your right leg towards the ceiling with your inhaling, exhaling, stepping your right foot between your hands, long runners lunge, gazing forward, exhaling, lengthening both of your legs, stay square with your hips, gaze toward your left toes, inhaling, bringing your elbow, bringing your heart forward, lengthening your spine, exhaling. It doesn't matter if those both legs can't lengthening, stay with one leg bent, doesn't matter. Or you're coming up a tiny bit with your hands, working your balance. Inhaling, bending your knee, gazing forward. Exhaling, lengthening. 2 more times. Inhaling, pushing your back heel. Exhaling. Inhaling, bending your knee, gazing forward, coming halfway, come into your aeroplane. Breathe. Stay with your torso, releasing your arms, reaching forward from your arms. Exhaling, planting your hands, stepping back in your high plank, releasing your knees, releasing your toes. Chin chest, meeting the floor, sneaking forward. Bhujangasana, inhaling, exhaling in your downward facing dog, stepping your feet together, left leg lifting up, inhaling, exhaling, stepping your left foot between your hands, come onto your fingertips, inhaling, gazing forward, exhaling, both legs wanna lengthening, inhaling, massaging yourself. Doesn't matter, when this is difficult, come higher on your fingertips, or you're working as much as is it possible. Maybe you have some blocks you can put under your hands, maybe a book. Exhaling, do you start to worry? Inhaling, being thankful for the tightness in your body to be able to work for yourself. Breathe one more time. Inhaling, bending your knee, stepping back into your high plank, releasing your knees, your toes, chin chest, meeting the floor, sneaking forward in your Bhujangasana, exhaling in your downward facing dog, stay in your down dog, rolling back your shoulders, shaking your head, giving yourself a really nice horse breathing, letting go your holding in your face. 2 more times. Squeezing this phrase, making it very small, and your last time letting it hover, really letting go. Bending your knees, gaze between your hands, walking, stepping, or if you already like, hopping forward, inhaling, coming halfway, soft knees, bring your hands on your knees, long spine, lifting your toes. Can you feel there is a movement when you're lifting your toes in your kneecaps, letting them coming down and lifting them up one more time without closing your knees behind, lifting these kneecaps, creating more length in your thighs, exhaling, folding forward. We call this active thighs. So you do not want to closing your knees when you're lengthening your legs. You want to stay micro bending in your knees. I can't lift them up. And your kneecaps are lifting up slightly. When you create a bit more strength in your thighs, you can connect as well with your mula bandha and your inner arches of your feet. So you're pressing your feet, lifting your inner arches, soft in your knees, mula bandha, lengthening spine, strong legs. Stay here. Breathe. Maybe you can't feel it so specifically. Practicing, continuing. There will be a moment you get this, this is what they are talking about. Folding forward, releasing your neck. Breathe, inhaling, coming into your standing, praying your prayer in front of your chest, closing your eyes, giving and receiving one stream. It's not divided. It's not separate. It is one stream. Giving yourself into your life. Accepting life, breathing your life. It will unfold, flourish. Breathe, inhaling, arms over your head, folding forward in your Uttanasana, bending your knees, stepping your right, stepping your left, coming into your high plank, releasing your knees, releasing your toes, chin chest meeting the floor, inhaling in your mini cobra, rising higher, exhaling, coming down onto the floor, arms reaching forward, forehead meeting the floor, letting go for a moment, breath. I can't because of the microphones, so don't copy me. Let go. Inhaling, lifting your right arm and your left leg. Breathe. Exhaling, release, lifting your left arm and your right leg. Exhaling, release one more time, opposite side, left arm, right leg. Exhaling, release, changing side, left arm, right leg. Stay with your left arm, right leg, and joining both of your arms, gazing forward. Breathe, pushing with your toes. Exhaling, bringing your hands under your shoulders, curling your toes, lifting your seat. Breath, letting your neck grow long. Breath, bending your knees, gaze between your hands and bringing your feet on the outside of your hands. 45 degrees, they wanna opening up and you're rolling up, coming halfway, bringing your hands in front of your chest. Releasing your left arm and reach with your right arm. So your left arm coming on the inside of your left leg, reaching with your right arm in line with your fingers, following your gaze. Exhaling, your right hand comes inside, stay bending your knees, and you're lifting your left arm. Exhaling, release, coming down with your fingertips, bending your knees, exhaling, lengthening both of your legs, gazing between your legs, inhaling, bending your knees, gazing forward, exhaling, lengthening both of your legs. 2 more times, inhaling, bending, exhaling. Inhaling, bending, staying here. Maybe you can come onto your toes, lifting your heels. A nice long spine, bringing your arms towards your side, index finger and thumb wanna meet. Exhaling, releasing your hand and toe, heel, your feet together under your hips, folding forward, feeling this liberation in your hips, the softness in your knees. Inhaling, gazing forward, lifting yourself up, standing, bringing your prayer, closing your eyes. Breathe. Maybe there you're meeting limitations. Maybe there are moments you have this thought, I can't, I don't want, it's too much. Be grateful for meeting your limitations. And it is mind shattering, you're doing it anyway. So releasing this constant complaining mind, releasing your arms, sweep your arms over your head, exhaling, folding forward, bending your knees, stepping your left, stepping your right, exhaling your knees, chin chest, meeting the floor in your cobra, big toes touching, lifting your heart, exhaling, coming down onto the floor, arms reaching forward, a moment of surrender. And like we've done before, you want to continue left leg, right arm, lifting up, strengthening your spine, exhaling, coming down, inhaling, left arm, right leg, exhaling, coming down. One more time, right arm, left leg, stay, and joining with both of your arms, both of your legs. Exhaling, bringing your elbows towards the side, lifting yourself tiny bit higher. Exhaling, creating a nice little cushion for your forehead while you're releasing down. Big toes touching, inner thighs rolling towards the ceiling, pressing belly button, pubic bone into the floor, reaching around with your arms, interlacing them in your back, 10 toes staying onto the floor, lifting your heart. Breathe. Staying here, or maybe you want to lifting your legs. Breathe. Exhaling, bringing your hands under your shoulders, curling your toes, pushing your seat, stay with your toes, curled under, lengthening your spine, forehead meeting the floor. Inhaling, hands sliding under your shoulders, lifting your seat in your downward facing dog. Stay there for a moment. Breathe, concentration and liberation with tension, with pressure, receiving your breath. This constant flow of inhaling and exhaling. Bending your knees, gaze between your hands. Maybe you feel ready, hopping forward, or you keep on stepping, walking. Inhaling, coming halfway, folding forward. In your exhaling, bending your knees. Belly meets your thighs, arms swinging like monkey arms. Liberating shoulders, connecting with your feet. 10 toes pressing into the floor. Utkatasana. Inhale. Stay bending your knees, rolling back your shoulders. Breathe, gaze in line with your fingers, lifting your left heel, coming on your tippy toes. Exhaling, releasing your left heel and lifting your right heel, coming onto your tippy toes. Breathe, exhaling your right, and maybe you want to play lifting both of your heels. Stay bent in your knees. Exhaling, releasing your heels, folding forward, liberating. Breathe, bending your knees, stepping your right foot back, open it 60 degrees. First warrior. So your right foot steps back 60 degrees, hips facing front, arms flowing over your head, bending your front knee. Gaze forward or in line with your fingers. Making sure your hips are facing forward, bringing your prayer in front of your chest. And then from here, you're lengthening both of your legs, folding forward. Maybe you stay halfway, good enough. Working like this, or you have space to folding forward, interlacing your fingers in your back and your arms over your head, making sure your hips facing forward, releasing your neck. It doesn't matter when you can't come into the full pose. Take it as far as you can. Releasing your arms, bending your front knee, and one more time in your first warrior. Inhaling, reaching forward from your heart, bringing your arms along your body and flow into your third warrior. Palms of your hands facing up. Bending your front knee, stepping your right foot, stay on your toes, high lunge, lifting your arms, bending your front knee and taking a nice little twisting here. Right arm reaches over your left knee, left arm reaches back. Breathe. Stay, or your left arm reaches around, finding a bind with your right thigh, lifting your left arm, your right arm, sorry, bending your front knee. Inhaling, bringing your prayer in front of your chest. Stay twisted, bending your knee even a tiny bit more. Breathe. Lower down from your right elbow, and you can come into your full pose. Pavrita Parshva Konasana, twisted side ankle, or please stay here. Good enough. Breathe. One more big inhaling. Exhaling, releasing, hands onto the floor, stepping back into your high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, or knees, chin, chest, whatever is serving you best for this moment. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Breathe, you always can choose. Taking a moment in your child pose when you need. Breathe. Balancing your breath. Breath. Receiving your breath, your heart beating. being grateful for sweating, for limitations, bending your knees, gaze between your hands, hopping, walking, or stepping forward, inhaling, coming halfway, folding in with your exhaling, bending your knees, monkey arms, belly meets your thighs, letting your arms swinging, breath, and lifting your prayer, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Where is your belly, your tailbone between your heels, and start lifting your right heel. Come on to your tippy toes. Exhaling, release, lifting the other heel. Breathe. Exhaling, release. Maybe you want to play and lifting both of your heels. Balancing, finding. When you're lifting both of your heels, maybe you can bend your knees even a tiny bit more. Exhaling, releasing heels and folding forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Bending your knees, stepping your left foot back. Open it 60 degrees. Right knee is bending, both hips facing front. A nice stretch on your calf muscles. Both hips facing front. Bending your knee, arms on your side. Sweep your arms over your head. Bending your front knee a bit more. Shoulders releasing. Heart easing. You can gaze forward or you gaze in line with your fingers. Brace, bending a tiny bit more, stretching out your calf muscles. Exhaling, reaching forward, and at the same time, you want to lengthening your front leg. Do you close your knee? What did we talk before? You want to find this active thigh, lifting your kneecap, activating your inner arches. Maybe you stay halfway. Hips square, shoulders square, or you're folding forward and you're interlacing your fingers, arms over your head. Nothing wrong in staying halfway. Breathe. 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 Energetically, you're pulling your front foot into your hip. Exhaling, releasing your arms, bending your knee, and letting your arms flowing one more time over your head in your first warrior. Breath. Reaching forward from your heart, and then you're lifting your back leg, and at the same time you're letting your arms windmilling back to come into your third warrior. Stay soft in your front knee. Breathe, bending your front knee, stepping back, stay onto your toes, high lunge. Breathe, bending your front knee, come into a twisting. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaching back. Staying here, or your right arm reaches around, finding a bind with your left thigh, lifting your left arm, gaze over your shoulder. Breathe. Breathe. Inhaling, releasing your arms, bringing both hands in front of your chest, bending your front knee a tiny bit more. Please stay here. Or you're lowering down your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Stay, or coming into your full pose. Breathe. Depth in your breath. Steadiness in your mind. Do not give up, Regine. Breathe. Turning around. Yes, this is it. A long spine. Inhaling gently. And then you're releasing. planting your hand, framing your hand, your front foot, and stepping back into your high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, chin, chest, choose what you would like. Inhale. Exhaling, let's meet in downward facing dog, shaking your head, playing with your face. Breathe, stay in your down dog. Breathe. Bending your knees, gaze between your hands. You want to come one more time with your feet on the outside of your hands. 45 degrees, knees bending over your feet, coming into your standing, your prayer in front of your chest. Breathe. Inhaling, opening your arms towards the side, pressing against a wall. So you're holding your hands like this, you're bending your wrists, opening up, bending your knees, even a tiny bit more. Exhaling, gathering your energy in front of your heart. Inhaling, opening up. Breath, bending your knees. Exhaling, gathering this energy. Next time you're reaching up towards the ceiling, inhaling, making a fist, turning your fist into your backside, and with your exhaling, you're bending your elbows and exhaling with a big, big exhaling. So inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, one more time, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, releasing your legs, bringing your arms over your head. Exhaling, bringing your arms on your side. Breathe. Breath. Exhaling, releasing your arms and start toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel your feet together, arms on your side. Sweep your arms over your head. Inhaling, exhaling, folding forward, Uttanasana, bending your knees, Trikonasana, right leg, stepping back, open it, 45 degrees. In first warrior, we do 60 degrees. In second warrior and Trikonasana, we do 45 degrees because our hip want to stay open. So you bring both legs lengthening, your left hand on your left hip, helping to opening up your left hip, right in over your front foot, left hip opens up, long spine. Releasing your right arm, maybe you can lowering down, even more opening up. Left arm reaches over your head. Raise. I'm not a good model. I did hurt my hamstring, so don't copy me. Breathe. Inhaling, bringing your left hand on your left hip, bending your front knee, reaching forward from your right arm, 20 centimeters in line with your toes, lifting your back leg. When you are wobbly like me, you're staying like this, or you come into your other Shantrasana, half moon. So both of your hips want to stack one on top of each other. Maybe you can open your left arm towards the ceiling, breathe, or you stay with your left hand on your hip. Breathe. Exhaling, releasing your both hands towards the floor, bending your front knee. When this is needed, come into your standing split when this is available for you, or you stay with your front knee bent, your back leg is lifting. Bending your front knee, gazing forward and finding your balance, like your left leg stays lifted. You're gazing forward, bringing your hand in front of your chest, balancing and fly. Maybe you wanna opening your arms towards the side, index finger and thumb wanna meet. Exhaling, stepping back, long runner's lunge, stepping back into your high plank, knees, chin, chest, chaturanga, dandasana. Choose your variation. Inhaling in your cobra, exhaling meet in downward facing dog. Stay, breathe, breathe. Softening your muscles. Breathe. Receiving your energy is giving your energy. Breathe. Bending your knees, gaze between your hands, hopping, stepping, or walking forward. Inhaling, coming halfway, soft in your knees. Folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhaling, coming in, you're standing. Bring your prayer in front of your chest, closing your eyes. Being grateful, thankful for all what you have, your abilities, your opportunities, your challenging times. Maybe there is a bit of a flow which is challenging. Can you appreciate? Can you be grateful for your beautiful attitude, hanging in, not giving up? Releasing your arms, sweep your arms over your head. Exhaling, folding forward and stepping your right foot back 45 degrees, Trikonasana, making sure your heels not crossing the line. You have your heels in one line. Left hand inside of your left leg, right hand, on your right hip. Gazing over your right shoulder. It doesn't matter how far you can come down. It matters hips open, spine long. Arms can resting wherever they rest, lifting your right arm, pressing both feet into the floor. You want to feel both feet inner arching, lifting, soft knees, strong thighs, Mula Bandha, active. Breathe. Working with your subtle energies of your bandhas, of your capacity to be aware in every little corner in your body. Resting your right hand on your right hip, gazing forward, bending your left knee, reaching forward from your left hand, lifting your right leg. Stay, or you can working yourself Ardha Chandrasana in your half moon. Breathe. Pressing your ball of your foot, your right ball of your foot, connecting. Exhaling, releasing both of your hands. Stay bending your knee when you need, gazing forward, lifting your right leg. Or you can working yourself into your standing split. Breathe. Maybe you want to try grabbing with your hands your ankle. Breathe, releasing your neck. Bending your front knee, everyone. Reaching up with your right leg, planting your hand. in front of your chest. Do not give up, balance. Breathe, maybe you can open your arms towards your side, finding this energy line in your body. Exhaling, stepping back, long runner's lunge, and step back in your high plank. Releasing your knees, releasing your toes, chin chest meeting the floor, inhaling, sneaking, exhaling, coming into your child pose, forehead meeting the floor, fingers reaching around, feeling your heart beating, your breath flowing. For everyone who has in your practice a headstand, please feel free. You can come into your headstand with your fingers interlaced, taking the distance from your elbows, interlacing your fingers, palms of your hand opening up. And in this nice little nest, you're planting your top of your head. If you would like to learn with your headstand, we can go through step by step in the tripod headstand. If you don't want to do any of this, it's always really nice. You stay in your child pose, and then from here, you're only giving yourself a really nice massage on your top of your head while you're lifting your seat, rolling onto the top of your head, and then you're rolling back. It's a really nice waking up your whole upper part of your head. So please don't take headstand when you do not would like to take it, and do this for your turning around, putting your legs over your hips, always an option. For people who would like, closing your knees, fingers spreading wide, your thumbs coming under your knees, your hands pressing, pulling your heart forward, rolling back your shoulders. Belly meets your thighs, forehead meeting the floor. Stay with your hands, lifting your seat, elbows glued to your body, giving yourself a moment. Maybe this is good enough, and you stay here, practicing with your hands and finding your hand, curling your toes, lifting your seat. You can stay here, walking your toes, elbows. Stay, or you bring your knees over your hips and you come into your full headstand. Whatever feels right for you. People in headstand, maybe you are used. You can let yourself jumping back, coming down onto your elbows, coming into your elbow plank, and taking a vinyasa, all the other ones. Please coming down, and we want everyone join again in child pose, balasana. Breathe. Maybe you skipped for a moment the practice. Please joining in. Tucking your tailbone in, rolling up your spine, vertebra for vertebra, closing your knees, letting your feet opening. Maybe you have a cushion around, and you can plant a cushion, a block, a book, or something helping you to stay a tiny bit higher. For some people, this is a really difficult pose for your knees. If you can helping with your hands, rolling your thigh, your calf muscles towards the side. This gives always a bit more space as well. Your knees together. If you don't have anything around, please bringing your hands onto the floor. You can making a fist and helping yourself, lifting up and lifting yourself up like this. This should be easier then. Releasing down when you can, bringing your hands on your soles of your feet. Stay, or maybe you can walking your elbows back, lifting your seat, lengthening your spine. You do not want to fall here into your lower back. Maybe you have a bit more space and you can coming down, interlacing your fingers, point with your index finger, closing your eyes. Please stay wherever you are. When you are here, it doesn't matter. Breathe. You're opening your thighs. A lot of tension we carry in thighs. Breathe. People who are down onto the floor, bringing back your elbows and helping yourself, lifting yourself up and bringing yourself back in, hands under your shoulders, curling your toes, lifting your seat, stretching out your legs. Breath. Bending your knees, gaze between your hands, hopping forward, or maybe you can jumping forward. I can't, I'm a bad model with this as well, and coming down onto your seat, pushing with your hands, your flesh towards the side, sitting on your side, hands next to your hips, long legs, long spine, staff pose. Breath. Please remember, you always can bending your knees. More important, a long spine than long legs. When your legs are long, good. When your knees are bent, wonderful. Inhaling, arms folding forward, long legs, bent knees, it doesn't matter. Releasing your neck. Feeling your breath in your belly and focusing on exhaling. Remember the pranayama we practiced right at the beginning. Expanding your exhaling, creating more space for your inhaling. Inhaling, gazing forward, exhaling, coming into your sitting, bending your right knee, your right foot on the outside of your left knee, flexing your front foot, lengthening your spine, left arm hugging your right knee, right arm reaches around, come into your twisting, gazing over your right shoulder. Do not lose your right foot, pressing into the floor, and your left foot stays flexed. Inhaling, coming back into your neutral, counter twisting towards the other side. Inhaling back into your neutral, lengthening both of your legs, bending your left knee, lengthening left foot outside, right knee, pressing your left foot into the floor. Stay if this is good enough. Right arm hugging left knee, left arm reaching around, fingertips onto the floor, gaze over your shoulder. Press with your eyes closed. Release.
Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, coming back into your neutral. Counter twisting. Inhaling back into your neutral. Both feet bending onto the floor, letting your knees opening towards the side. Shuffle forward that you find your heels meeting your center, and from here letting your feet opening up like a book, lengthening your spine. Stay, or maybe you can folding forward as if you can bring your heart on top of your soles of your feet. Release yourself. Long spine. Depth in your breath. Inhaling, coming back into your neutral, helping with your hands under your knees, closing your knees and letting your legs opening towards the side, lifting yourself up. So you're finding yourself lifting up. I'm a very bad model, as I did hurt my hamstrings here, so I can't folding forward. It's a good model for everyone who has difficulties with hips opening, your toes lifting up, bringing your hands behind your seat to find a long spine. Maybe you can allow yourself bringing your hands forward, folding forward more as you would like. Maybe you can bring your hands finding your toes, or you're staying simply here, closing your eyes. Inhaling gently, coming back into your neutral, helping with your hands, closing your knees, planting your feet onto the floor, letting them stay open, and your right knee rotating, internal, releasing tension, coming back, left knee, internal rotation. One more time, releasing your right knee, and releasing your left knee. Coming back into your neutral, coming onto your seat, reaching forward from your arms, and with your exhaling, rolling back, only meeting your sacrum. Inhaling, coming back into your sitting, exhaling, rolling back, meeting every little corner on your spine, onto your kidneys. Inhaling, coming back into your sitting, exhaling, rolling back into the center of your chest. Inhaling, coming back into your sitting. Next time you want to meet your shoulder blades. So being aware of every little corner. Inhaling, coming back into your sitting, exhaling, coming back down onto the floor. This time your arms reaching over your head, lengthening your legs, inhaling your arms, your top of your head, flexing your feet, and you're coming back into your sitting, lengthening your arms, releasing gently forward. Please stay bent in your knees when you need. We want to take this 2 more times. So you're rolling back onto the floor, your arms over your head. Stay one breath, and then consciously starting with your arms taking your head with you, reaching forward, lifting yourself up, exhaling, folding, inhaling. Your last time, coming back onto the floor, arms
over your head. And from here, arms, top of your head, lifting yourself up. Arms first, finding length, exhaling, folding forward. And you want to find your well-deserved Shavasana. So you're rolling back onto your spine, your arms resting next to your body, opening your legs so your toes, your hips, your thighs can release, elbows releasing, shoulders, chin reaching towards your sternum, eyes closing. Wetting your lips with your tongue and swallow. Finding your natural breath. Unguided, unguarded. No matter how it is. Soft, gentle, regular, irregular. When you feel in any corner of your body, any unnecessary tension, like in your toes, in your thighs, in your hip, in your belly. In your spine, in your ribs, shoulders, arms, elbows, fingers. So. Your neck long, your head happy, your face soft, your lips and your tongue soft. Trusting. Let. Be thankful that you don't already have everything you desire. If you did, what would there be to look forward to? Be thankful when you don't know something, for it gives you the opportunity to learn. Be thankful for the difficult times. During those times, you grow. Be thankful for your limitations, cause they give you opportunities for improvement. Be thankful for each new challenge, because it will build your strength and character. Be thankful for your mistakes. They will teach you valuable lessons. Be thankful when you are tired and weary, because it means you've made a difference. It is easy to be thankful for the good things. A life of rich fulfillment comes to those who are also thankful for the setbacks. Gratitude can turn a negative into a positive. Find a way to be thankful for your troubles, and they can become your blessings. And gently and softly reconnect to your breath. Letting this breath growing stronger and fuller. Feeling this energy in your fingers, in your toes. Maybe it moves into a stretching. Maybe you feel ready, folding in your knees towards your chest and flow to your right side. Stay for a moment. Your left hand in front of your chest. Press yourself up
and find a comfortable seat. Planting your hands in front of your chest, closing your eyes, and feeling this gratitude in your heart for your being, for living in this lifetime, facing these challenges, facing this unique, exquisite time, learning, embracing, growing, and finding this gratefulness in your heart for your strength, for your health, and for being able to take time to practice, to breathe, to concentrate, to letting yourself grow into it. And with this gratefulness in your heart, let's finish and seal this practice with one deep, long sounding Om, starting with an inhaling. I'm very grateful you are here and practicing with me. Have a beautiful Sunday. Namaste. Thank you very much. Looking forward for the next time. Enjoy your Sunday. We have a bright sunny day today. It's really nice. We had a few rainy days, which was beautiful for the garden. Now enjoying sunny days. Thank you very much. See you soon, wherever. Maria, I will see you soon. And all the other ones, I see you again on the screen. Hopefully, take care. Bye-bye, ciao Maria. Can't see you, everyone, when you are here. I know you are here. I'm turning off the video. Ciao, ciao. Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao, Bella. Ciao, ciao. Mama and Papa. Fabienne. Hello. And there is Julia still. Ciao, ciao. And Hannah was there, I know. Can't see you now. Anyway, ciao. Say